Boy, if you don't get your musty ass fucking out of here. Jesus Christ. Whoa. Whoa, why the fuck you separate from me? That's... NANI?! Hello, welcome to Pre, the show called Patty Reviews Everything, where I talk about things that I've seen throughout the week or just shit that I want to review in general. Most of them are going to be up to date, but hey, how you doing? Episode 2. If you missed episode 1, you want to know what this show is really about, check that out, link to the description down below. But anyways, let's jump into our first story. Yeah, boy. Story number 1 goes, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 Remastered has announced that there's no multiplayer. Fucking what? No multiplayer? How do you have a game that its sole fan base of nostalgia is based off the multiplayer? I can't name one motherfucker that was like, yo, Modern Warfare 2, dog, that multiplayer's lit, but, dog, let's talk about this story mode real quick. Is the story mode fun? Yes, I had a good time playing it when I was like 12, 13 years old. But the game has way more replayability with multiplayer. That's like where all the memes came from, with fucking hit markers and quick scopes. Like, how do you mess that up? That's like Mario Kart saying that they're remastering Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, but there's no Mario characters in it. Fucking what? Like, the main selling point for this game, you take it out. Who the fuck is gonna buy Modern Warfare 2 at this point? Like, I understand Call of Duty has been dying as like as a franchise or a fan base just because they ran out of ideas. Those games have been sucking for years. Battle Royale is on the rise for popularity and what people are into playing these days. So I get remastering a classic game that people critically acclaim. That makes sense to bring the company back. But how do you fuck up? How? How are you a multi-billion-dollar, I hope billion, and someone in the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 roundtable was like, hey, hear me out. What if, okay, I'm just spitballing here. What if we took the game that everyone loves, Modern Warfare 2, everyone's at the round table, go on, and we remastered it and put it on next-gen graphics? Well, that sounds amazing. That sounds like that would sell a bajillion copies. But here's the kicker. This is the real selling point. Okay, we're gonna add some new things into it, maybe add a couple maps to make it feel a little fresh and new for the multiplayer. Nah. We're taking it all out. No multiplayer. Just story mode. Who hired him? Who hired this dude? Because he deserves a fucking raise. That is brilliant. Like, no one did that. Who let that slide? Who missed work that day and they're like, you play shooters, right? Come in this meeting. And he's just like, okay, I guess. Alright. So in my opinion, I think that's one of the worst decisions you can make for that. It's so weird to see that happen. I don't understand we're in the right mindset. Like, it would be better to have like no story mode and have it just be multiplayer, because then it's like you still get the meat and bones. I mean, shit, fucking Star Wars Battlefront 1. I mean, it sucked, but it was still replayable in some way. That's wild. Absolutely wild. That's what I think about that whole thing. Moving on to number 2. YouTube publicly admitted their sub box system. They explain how it works, and this is the clip that they explain.
Notify all of your subscribers, right? We notify all of your subscribers who have rung the bell, and then your most active subscribers after that.
Okay, so we try to notify the people who we believe would be most likely to tune in and watch your content.
That's right.
While it's live.
That's right. While
not necessarily overwhelming and spamming all of your subscribers with these notifications.
That's right.
That makes sense to me.
Yeah. That's what we see our users want.
Okay.
I have so many questions and concerns, because I get where they're coming from, but at the same time, it's not working, like, fucking clearly. So I understand you shouldn't have it ding for every time someone uploads, because there's some channels where they upload multiple times a day, and your phone would just go fucking bananas. So I understand, like, the bell concept, saying that you would like to be notified by them all the time. Which, by the way, if you want to hit that bell for me, I'd really appreciate that. But at the same time, let us know in general when this, like, the sub boxes sometimes don't even have those videos in there at all. So I understand not dinging them every time a video is uploaded due to spam, because I get it. But at the same time, at least put all the videos in the sub box, so when someone wants to go to their sub box to see who has been uploaded, the sub box should be separated based off of channels that have uploaded in chronological order or in alphabetical order in some way. And it does work like that in some respect, but it's missing a lot of things in the sub box now. The thing that gets to me most is that they said it's based on what they think the viewers would watch,
the people who we believe would be most likely to tune in and watch your content,
or who they would recommend to the viewers that are the most responsive. And it's like, how can they determine if they're worthy enough to get that notification, if that makes sense? Like, where's the threshold on when you get notified that the person uploads a video without the bell? Like, do you have to watch every video? Do you watch every other video? Do you watch 33% of their videos? At what point is the threshold there? Because to be fucking honest, I have friends that I don't watch all their videos. I watch them here and there, maybe like every once in a blue moon, if you catch my drift. So I try to stay up to date, but I'm definitely not in and out every day on their channel. And every time they live stream or every time they upload, I see it. Compared to channels where I watch more of their videos, like at least half of them, I don't see their uploads. So it's very inconsistent right off the bat. So I just don't get why YouTube is still doing this. They keep consistently shooting themselves in the fucking foot. You need a sub box that puts all videos that people upload in there on time, and maybe have a notification on the app when you log in, not necessarily dinging it on your phone for notifications or on computer, unless you hit the bell. So when I log on to YouTube and I go to sub boxes, it should have like a number as in like new emails. So as you check your emails, it'd be the same way as you check the videos. You scroll down, you see a video that you want to watch, boom, there it is. I mean, that's not a simple fix, but then again, I'm not getting paid by fucking YouTube to make some $1 million idea right now. It just amazes me that these people don't know what the fuck they're doing. And the issue is most of these people who work for YouTube aren't even fucking YouTubers. So to them, they think it's a great idea. But as for us, half of you, I can't even make a 10% threshold on this shit. All I ask is 10% sub to view count ratio. If I can get 160 plus videos a day, I'm chilling. But I can't even pull that half the time. It's so wild to me that they can't get this down. And I know if I complain about YouTube plenty of times, it's weird, is what I'm trying to say. It's very weird to see a company who is ran by people who don't even do what the company is about. You don't have content creators working for YouTube. You have people who think they know what content creators want, and they don't interact with us. I can say though, positively though, I'm glad that they publicly said this. Even though if they are getting backlash or criticized for it, I'm glad that they at least came front and said something. So YouTube, if you're watching this for whatever reason, don't get discouraged. Even if it's shit we don't like, just let us know like what the fuck is up. That's all we want. That's all I'm asking. Just keep us updated. Moving on to story 3. If you guys follow me on Twitter, if you guys don't know or just watch any of my content, I am mostly a Pokemon content creator, YouTube and Twitch. If you guys follow me on Twitter or a lot of other Pokemon content creators on Twitter, you will notice that a lot of people are complaining that the Pokemon directory is dying on Twitch. And here are my thoughts on this. Overall, has the directory lost views over time? Yes. Because Ultra Sun and Moon isn't that much different from Sun and Moon. So I understand it can get stagnant. But at the same time, of course a directory dies down if you're not enjoying streaming the game or if you stop streaming the game entirely. Like a lot of people say it's only about shiny hunting and that's it. And for the most part, that's correct. I see a couple LPs here and there in the directory. But shiny hunting is easy, it's popular, it's relaxing, and it doesn't take much to do. Really, all shiny hunting is an IRL stream with Pokemon in the background, and the off chance, like you're gambling, that something exciting will happen. That's literally all shiny hunting is. And that's why a lot of people are there. It's watching to have that moment happen because that moment is worth it. So for you to not stream the game and then to complain that the directory is dying, well, it wouldn't be fucking dying if you were to actually stream the game. You can't stream Pokemon and then go play fucking Fortnite for a month straight and then come back. I'm not throwing shots at anyone in particular. I'm just saying Fortnite as a game that's popular. So if any PokeTubers or Poke streamers that play Fortnite instead of this. I'm not coming after you. I'm not saying anything personal. I'm not coming. That just before anyone thinks, okay, if the shoe fits, fucking wear it. No, you can't leave and play another game and then look at the directory and be like, damn, the directory's fucking dying, because you want to start playing a different game. Also, if you want to play another game, that's totally fine. There's nothing wrong with that. As a content creator, you evolve and grow. If Pokemon was your thing for a little bit and then you find another thing that you're into, such as Mega Mogwai went from Pokemon to Duelist and Gwent, that's totally fine. Just don't complain when you leave it that it's dying, because if you were there, the directory would then have more views in return. Like, for example, A-Drive. Stop, damn. A-Drive is the biggest Pokemon streamer out there. When he streams, the directory is active. If he doesn't stream, clearly the directory drops because someone like a fucking titan like A-Drive isn't playing Pokemon at that moment. So obviously you're missing out like 1,000, 2,000 views on average every time he's not streaming. Because when I stream Pokemon, I still pull in decent numbers. I'm not complaining for my size. I haven't seen any effect because I continuously stream that game. You gotta be consistent in order to see growth. You can't go wishy-washy on something and then wonder why something isn't sticking or it's dying. Does that make sense? So for the Pokemon directory to say it's dying when no one streams it anymore, clearly, if no one streams a fucking game anymore, it dies. But does that mean Pokemon is over? No. When Pokemon comes out on the Switch, there will be a huge uprising and a lot more streamers coming, because getting a capture card on the Switch is 10 times easier than getting a capture card on the 3DS, and a lot fucking cheaper. So when that happens, Pokemon shiny hunting or whatever streaming on the Switch will become a lot more mainstream, which then will help all of us streamers who have been doing this long enough and having to deal with where the fuck Ultra Sun and Moon is right now. And that was Pre. If you guys did enjoy, please show your support. Smash the hell, the like button, support is greatly appreciated. If you guys want to talk about any of the subjects that I have discussed in this video, please talk about them in the comment section. I would like to discuss them with you. If you guys want to see more videos of Pre, like I said, previous episode there, playlist will be down below. Obviously, once a week every Saturday. If you guys want to watch my Pokemon Y randomizer Nuzlocke, that'll be on a playlist down in the description down below as well. If you guys want to check that out, I will catch you guys in the next episode of Pre. With that being said, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. You guys know it's PattyTrills. I'm out. Sugar. Why did I pause for that? I don't know.